So I got this Joy-Con from the used game store that's kind of like local. And yeah, it has seen better days. It looks like somebody's dog got after it. Like it's got some pretty hefty, damage. Well, hold on, the focus. Focus. Yeah, it's got some pretty bad stuff going on though. Ooh. Yeah, it looks pretty jacked up, so I bought this thing for 15 bucks. They said that it worked there when they tried it out, so I figured let's give it a try. I got my Switch right here. So let's throw this thing on here and see what happens. And next thing is oh, it's got some trouble getting on there. I always love how it recognizes the color of the Joy-Cons, but okay, so it recognizes it. Seems to work. In fact, I don't even see any drift or anything happening. Seems pretty good. Yeah, all the buttons and everything seem to work. Let's see. Yeah. It appears to be a fully functioning Joy-Con, so that means that the internals aren't damaged, which is perfect because I bought this thing. Basically, I got it for like $8 because I got it without, like, they have a bunch of different like things you can get with a screwdriver. I already have one, obviously. So, yeah. I'm not promoting this brand. I've really never used Extreme Rate before, so who knows if this is good or not, but it was a pretty cheap one. I was looking for something that would be, cheap because the ultimate goal is, $15 for this Joy-Con. We replace the shell. I mean, if this cost me $8, I get both of them. It's basically like getting a new Joy-Con for 20 bucks. If one half of it is like $4 or $5, with tax. Anyways, let's get into it. Take this off here. It does seem to have some trouble getting off. That's what she said. Hopefully that's just, because of the body. Or because of the shell. But anyways, yeah. This is fun. I ordered this one too because, what the heck? It comes with, Super Nintendo buttons. I always love these. I always wish I could have these. Oh, and they gave me replacement screws. That's pretty cool. See, normally the screwdriver would be right there, but didn't buy it. Alright, so I got some screws. I got some buttons. This is the left one, so we're going to put the directional. Where are they? These ones in there. I'm going to go ahead and save. Let's see. This one. Take out our left shell. Alright, let's get started. So we're starting off with Y. Wow. See, sometimes you have trouble getting these things apart. It's already like prying it up just by undoing the screws. Too bad because this is like a special color, I think, or something. This might be a limited edition one from the other Splatoon thing or something. I might be totally wrong, but I feel like this is a limited edition color. Like it came with blue and yellow or something like that. Alright, let's go ahead and... Alright, we are switching over now to Philips. People always make the Joy-Con switch out to be like it's really hard because they overcomplicate it, like as if you have to disconnect every single freaking thing. Just unscrew everything and just take it all out. If the internals are good, that's all you need to do. Alright, we're going to take that screw out. Where'd it go? Save this one. It's like a short one. Get our Joy-Con mechanism, or the release mechanism. Rip on that. It's too bad. Go ahead and let's see, get our battery up. There's different techniques for doing this. I feel like, you just use a fingernail and get it under there. Should be good enough. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take that off of there. If it's never been taken apart before, it will have some adhesive, you know, clinging onto there. This one looks like it's got some tape or something. Alright, let's go ahead and get these. These are yellow screws. Final screw down here. Yep, I'm getting stuck in the adhesive. Go ahead and take out the 2 board screws. These are silver. Remove the shoulder piece. Fortunately, I didn't buy new pieces, so I'm just going to use the same ones, you know. They've been dog bitten, but I mean, overall, the rest of it's going to be replaced, so I'm not complaining. Yellow. Gold, I guess, is technically what you call it. Remove the minus button. Oop. Membrane popping off. Oop. We got 2 more right here. Alright, last thing, we are taking off the joystick. It is a gold screw. Get the remote motor off here. And you can literally just lift all of the circuitry. Alright, we're going to take the membranes. Get our buttons. I don't really care about these, but I will save them because they are useful. Minus button being stubborn, hanging out on there. Now look at the damage. Let's just go ahead and analyze this. The board does not seem to be phased by this. Well, except for the rumble motor seems to have taken a hit. Who knows if it still rumbles? I guess we'll find out. But yeah, it's crazy seeing the impacts. Like, look at this. Just seeing like the impact marks and everything on there. You know, I mean, mainly this one right here. That's crazy. That could have been board damaging, but you know. All right, we've got these tweezers. We're gonna go ahead and. This thing can be a bit annoying if it's the first time taking it off. Alrighty. Here we've got everything from the internals of our Joy-Con. So we're going to take this, open it up. I'm going to throw this out because we're going to use the same old piece. It's not damaged. It's nothing wrong with it. It's OEM. I want to keep it. So let's get our new buttons and throw those in now. Sweet. Throw our membrane on there. Alright, now that we've got everything all put on here. Now this is a delicate part, but you want to be careful and just go ahead and lift the board into here. Here's the first problem is the rumble motor is a little bit bent. So what we're going to do, simple fix, we're going to take it out. I know it's not the best option, but hey, it's all we can do right now. Go ahead and tuck this behind here. And then get your joystick in there. Make sure that everything's still lined up. Yep, looks good. Alright, and then we're going to take our silver screws. Not too tight, just enough. Once again, not too tight, just enough to get it down, you know? Just enough to hold it in. Our membranes are all in place. Let's go ahead and, well, not yet. Let's go ahead and do our golden screws in the joystick. Oops, I got 2 of them on there. Now we're going to do our minus button. Alright, The board and everything is all in now. First thing is we gotta do our trigger. I forget about this so much. Alright, she's in there. Not too hard. Just stuff it in there. Alright. Alright, now in goes our yellow screws. We're gonna go ahead and hold this thing down. Alright, battery back in. Oh god, this adhesive is annoying. Alright. Everything seems to be functioning. We just don't have our rumble motor, which is lame. But what are you gonna do? Alright, time to do the final piece. We take our back shell, put the unlock in there. Gonna want to go ahead and fasten. Oh, wait a minute. Almost forgot about the final golden screw. Alrighty, in she goes. Now, we take, so it appears that I may have lost a screw in all the fussery. But the beauty of it is they gave me these extra screws, so my worst fear is coming true. It appears that this screw is too long. So I'm gonna have to track down that short screw. So long that it almost pushed through my actual Joy-Con thing. Wow. Blows my mind. But hey, it's not too bad. It's kind of like an aesthetic thing. It's kind of cute. Oh, looks like I forgot this thing in putting my joystick back in. Whoopsie. Alright, well, thankfully I found my short screw. Still a little bit bummed out that, you know, I almost pushed through the backside of my shell. But hey, you know what? Gives it a little bit of character. This Joy-Con's already going to have some character because I just realized it's going to have this blue shell ring in the middle, you know, where, you know, things get funky. Alright, we secure our railing with the proper size of screw. Now, go ahead and alright, easy peasy. She's nice and together. I guess I'll use these new screws for what they're intended for, because these ones are not looking the best. So yeah. Alrighty, we have now completed our thing. Alright, we've done our shell, but in final closing, what you're gonna say is, Nintendoosh, what about the Joy-Con? Well, I have this cover. It's not actually like a, you know, what you'd see on an original Joy-Con, but I'm thinking that this cover is gonna work out pretty nicely. Came from Arcade 2020. It's like a little retro emulator, but yeah, so the Joy-Con didn't seem to have any drifts, so, you know, I'm not going to fix what's not broken. But yeah, I like those buttons and everything. It looks nice. It's got a strange little blemish here from, you know, mishap with a screw. I think that's kind of hilarious, actually. Gives it character. This clearly has character. It's got blue rail buttons, you know, blue center piece that looks like it's still got some scuff from a dog attack. So there's still remnants. You know, look at the buttons on the top. But hey, overall, it's pretty much a brand new Joy-Con. Now, of course, in lieu of everything, we gotta take this. What the heck? Why are you trying to update YouTube? Take this, pop it on here. Ooh, see, it slides on nice and clean. Just like how, you know, the body would if it was good. Now, it still thinks it's blue. That's the funny part. It's always going to think it's blue. But everything seems to be working solid. If I try to get this in a... Everything works. No Joy-Con drift on this. That cover looks a little bit dusty. It's been used a bit. Either way, I can get another cover. Pretty cool. Joy-Con works. Fully functioning. It's got the NES, you know, stuff. So ultimately, in total, 15 bucks for this. And then for the shell, I mean, $8. So we could say 24. I'll cut the shell in half because I didn't even use, you know, one half of the shell and one of the buttons. So who knows? One of these days, I'm going to find another right Joy-Con that's busted, and I'm going to end up putting new stuff on that. So then I'll have a pair. But hey, look, brand new Joy-Con, pretty much brand new to me because it's nice and clean, new buttons, it's customized. I mean, all the ones that I have are colorful. I don't have actually any of the gray ones, so I've got red and blue, the Switch OLED ones, or the Splatoon OLED ones. So now I've got a basic gray with SNES buttons. Pretty awesome, guys. I had fun doing this. If you like the video, go ahead and, you know, subscribe. I do stuff like this all the time. I do updates, I do different things, buy things, review things, play games, all sorts of stuff, guys. Drop a like, subscribe. I'm going to put some stuff on the screen. If you want to watch another video, go ahead and click that stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, only downside to this, I guess, ultimately, is it has no rumble. So that means that I won't have any HD rumble, which is kind of sad. I like that stuff. God, my Switch screen is so dirty. Sorry about that. But yeah, ultimately, guys, I'm pretty happy. Pretty satisfied with the conclusion here. Buttons feel good. Everything looks and feels good. Pretty nice. Awesome.